Today we're going to look at our Unit 1 overview and then focus on the video and the vocabulary. So this is what the overview of our unit looks like. Our essential question is, what are some of the challenges and triumphs of growing up? So we're going to focus on this question throughout this entire unit. You can see that we have the unit introduction, which we're going to do today, or we're going to start it today, the activity, the video, and the vocabulary. We have whole class learning, where we're going to look at 2 texts, and at the end of that, you're going to have a performance task. We're also going to pick a text from small group learning, and because we're doing this from distance learning, we're probably going to do this one together, but you're also going to have a performance task as well. For independent learning, you will be able to choose one of these texts, and then you're going to prepare to write a nonfiction narrative. You can see that your performance-based assessment, the big assessment for the unit, is to write a nonfiction narrative. And at the end of our unit, we're going to have a reflection. Okay, so in your Savvis Realize, I want you to watch this video, and I want you to think about what it means to grow up, okay? So to you, what does it mean to grow up? Then I want you to look at the discussion question. Do you think competition should be part of everyone's childhood? What do you think? I want to know. You're going to write it down here. You're going to write what you think. And you're always going to start with restating the prompt. So you should start with, I think competition should or should not be a part of everyone's childhood. Okay, so I want to know, and you're going to start with this sentence, is should, I think that competition should or should not be a part of everyone's childhood. And then you need to explain why. You're not going to do your goals, but you are going to do the academic vocabulary, okay? So academic terms appear in all subjects and can help you read, write, and discuss with more precision. Okay, so you're going to hear all this academic vocabulary in science, social studies, sometimes math. So here are 5 academic words that will be useful to you in this unit as you write personal narratives. So you're going to do a couple things. I want you to read the word, its root, and the mentor sentences. Then you're going to use that information to kind of predict, what do you think it means? Okay, for each word, list at least 2 related words. You can write just 1 related word, okay? So reflection. If you need to use a dictionary, you can. So I will read them to you. The first word is reflect. Nathan needs time to reflect on his actions before he apologizes. Sometimes it is better to stop and reflect on your thoughts before expressing your opinion. What do you think it means? You're going to type that in right here. The second word, notable. The museum features the famous paintings of many notable artists. The politician's win in her district was a notable success in her campaign for governor. The root word is not, which means mark. So what do you think notable means? Contribute. You can contribute to the discussion by voicing your thoughts on the subject. Number 2, John was asked to contribute a short story to the literary magazine to be published in the next issue. Contribute. The root word is trib, which means pay or give. What do you think it means? And then what's another related word? Can you think of another related word? Recognize. Shay and Brooke did not recognize their cousin because he grew so much since they last saw him. We recognize our veterans by honoring them with a parade. Recognize. The root word is cog, which means know. So what do you think recognize means, and what's a related word? And the last word, memorize. It is difficult to memorize all of the different grammar rules for a foreign language. The actors must memorize their lines before the opening night of the play. Memorize. The root word is mem, which means mind. So what do you think the word memorize means? And can you think of a related word? All right, so make sure that you complete the discussion question right here and your vocabulary. When you're completed, there is a button where you're going to turn in your work. And keep in mind that the essential question is, what are some of the challenges and triumphs of growing up?